All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another edition of the Malcontents podcast.
Yeah.
I got another special guest next to me.
Oh yeah.
Another man of many names. Just many names.
Many names.
But yeah, honestly, I'm not even gonna say your name. I'm gonna let you do your whole introduction by yourself.
Right.
I'll let you do the whole thing. So go ahead. Tell them who you are.
Hello everybody. My name is Emmanuel Caribot. You can call me Manny. My stage name is Call Me Manny. You know what I mean? Real name Emmanuel. Stage name Call Me Manny. Really happy to be here on the Malcontent, podcast. Great. Out there in the heat, nigga. What the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, hey, but it's
No. You told me, hey, Manny, let's have this interview.
No, but
it's gonna be great. We're gonna go in details.
I didn't specify a location though. You know, I just felt the vibes, the natural air, the green.
If you specify the location, I would have told you that my dog died. And I don't even have a dog. Like, I would have said, brother, it's hot. It's freaking hot. But he got me.
Yeah, I had
cold water.
I had to get you the H2O. Healthy over here.
Man, thank you so much. We gotta stay healthy.
But I'm glad you could join us. I appreciate you being with us.
Of course, my brother. Thank you for having me.
For those of you who don't know how I know Manny, we both crossed paths at FAU when we were both kind of sort of playing soccer, not really.
Kinda.
But we'll get
we get there.
Yeah, we'll get into
we
like
talk
the
about
actual
we gonna talk
and why
about it.
About that.
Yeah.
So as you already stated before, you are a man of many talents. You are a stand-up comedian, former Division I athlete, and also you have.
You forgot machine. You forgot to put machine in that.
We're gonna put a picture in. If you've never seen Manny working out or anything, that brother has about 0.1 pounds of fat on his body, and the rest is just muscle. And
man.
If somebody already didn't have the title of The Rock, he was gonna be The Rock. So.
The Stone.
Yeah, the Stone. The Stone.
There you go.
But I mean, also quite the following on social media in general, TikTok, Instagram, you name it. But let's just go all the way to the beginning because you are not from here.
Nah, I am not from here, as you guys can see. I am born and raised in Cameroon, Africa. Shout out to all my African people watching me, supporting me, and shout out to everybody, actually, and I'm born and raised in Africa. Moved to France when I was 12.
Okay.
I be traveling. I be everywhere. I moved to France when I was 12. And then after I was 12, I lived from 12 to 16. I was all full time in France. And then when I was 16, I had I left France to go play in England in an academy, in a soccer academy. I call it football for everybody. I don't want people to cancel me, but I'm in America now, so I got to speak like Americans do. So soccer. So yeah, I went to England to play soccer, and 16 to my 20, England. 20 until now, America. So yeah, now I'm trying to stay. So I'm looking for an American woman to just give me the papers.
He needs the green card.
Man, I need that. I need that. It doesn't matter what you look like. I need it. Let's talk business.
But yeah, so actually let's touch on those transitions a little bit. Right. Going from Africa to France, really. How was that transition? How was kind of assimilating to a new country? Going, because I mean those are very contrasting countries. Yeah. So how was that transition for you?
My nigga, it was tough. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you guys. It was hard. I was like, when I moved to France, I live like in a little hometown, like where like literally there might be 100 white people and there's gonna be like 5 black people. And I'm not even lying to you guys. So my mom put me in a private school. My mom always wanted me to have like the best education. So African moms believe that private school is the best education. And when you get to private school, there's not a lot of us. The only person that would look like me was the janitor, and I'm not even lying to you guys. It was tough. I was having like little nicknames and little, oh my gosh, yeah, you really from Africa? I'm like, yeah. And then they asked me questions like, yo, is it true that you have lions in your backyard? I was like, what? No, you just have to walk 10 kilometers and then you find it. It's not in my backyard, you know. But like, it was tough. It was like a little bit like cliches, a lot of like nicknames.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, I never really enjoyed my time when I was like a young teenager in France. You know, it was a lot of bullying, a lot of like making fun of my accent, you know, and stuff like that. But you know, it was a learning experience, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like today I'm not gonna cry about it. I'm just gonna be like, you know, it made me who I am, and now I can use it. I can use it in my comedy, I can use it in my work and whatever I do now, because you know, like I'm a stand-up comedian. I use these stories like to make other people laugh about kind of like my struggle and everything. But honestly, man, I ain't gonna lie, the switch from France to Cameroon to France was complicated. France to England was better because, you know, I always been more into the English culture. Like even when I was 12, I was always like already watching a lot of stand-up comedy. I was watching like Chris Brown. I wanted to dress like an American guy. So I always manifested the fact that I would be in America. You know what I mean? So like, so yeah, that transition from Cameroon to France was hard, but the rest of it, smooth.
Gotcha.
Cool, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so like, so you went from France to England mainly because of soccer. So when, because I know that there's kind of a point for a lot of people, like in athletes, where it's kind of, you get to that point where you're like, okay, I can kind of start to take this a little bit more seriously than just the average person can. So when did that happen, and how did that move to England like come about? Like how was that? Were you scouted?
Yeah.
Or how did that happen?
So basically, my mom knew someone. I call him my uncle, you know, because black people, we like to call like family friends, my uncle
that's
and
your
aunt.
cousin.
You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean?
Cousin.
So like my mom basically knew this guy that always knew that I liked to play like soccer. Once again, it's football, but because we're in America, I'm going to say soccer, okay? But I know it's football. But that person like say to my mom, you know, I know this academy where he can study and play soccer, aka football, you know. But like my mom always been like, she's an African woman, so she always been like education first. So my mom was like, there's no way I'm gonna go to England without the education.
Yeah.
So he told my mom there's the education side, and my mom was like, you know what, go, he's gonna learn a new language, he's gonna become bilingual. And yeah, so I kind of like got started. I went there on trial like for like probably like maybe like 2 weeks. You know what I mean? When the 2 weeks kind of, you know, when the 2 weeks like were done, they said like, yeah, we like you, little black guy, so we're gonna keep you, because I was fast, you know what I mean? I was really Rico, it's hard as fuck. Jesus, gosh, I love you, dog. But
hey, man,
I'm a male. But I was saying, so yeah, it was really like, yeah, I'll say like a scout kind of vibe. Like he knew that I was playing soccer, and he told me like, come show it here, and if you got the level, you can stay. You know what I mean? Yeah, and from there I stayed for like 3.5 years, and you know.
And what was the living situation there? Were you in a dorm type of stuff with like other athletes, or what was that situation?
I was in at first it was really complicated. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know like if I want to talk about this situation, because like I was with these people that kind of scammed my mom and I, like crazy money, bad, and they mistreated me like really bad. And then my club found out about it, and then they found like a solution. And then I met a woman, a great woman now that I consider like, she's kind of like my second mom, and I call her whenever I'm feeling like kind of down or I need advice about life in general. You know what I mean? And she's always down to kind of help me out and let me know and guide me through it. You know what I mean? So no, it was more like, I was in a tough situation. Then I met someone. My club knew about it, and now I left.
They helped you out.
Yeah, and they helped me out, and then I stayed there until I finished my time there.
Yeah. And then speaking of your mom, she's still back home, right?
She's in France right now. Yeah.
Okay. So how often do you get to see her?
I don't really see my mom often. I see my mom like maybe like every 1.5 years, to be honest with you. It's also because when I was 6 years old, unfortunately, fortunately and unfortunately at the same time, because my mom had to leave me and my sister when I was 6. I was in Cameroon, so from 6 to 12, I grew up without my mom, and my mom was not around because she had to go to Europe to find like a better life for my sister and I. My mom had me really young, like around like 24.
Okay.
So so she had to keep going her studies. So I stayed over. Me and my sister, we stayed over in Africa with my aunt, and my mom went to Europe to kind of like find a better life. And then 6 years went by, and you know, boom. We joined her. So the fact that like when I was 6, I didn't really see my mom like for 6 years straight without like FaceTime or nothing.
Yeah,
now,
no, that's
like,
hard.
yeah, it's hard, but
especially in like a developmental age, like such a crucial time of like your life developing. That is hard.
Yeah, but like now like it's more like now I know why I'm here, and I know the reason. Like I don't see my mom like because I'm looking like for a better life for myself, for my sister, and for her. You know what I mean? So like in this life, I truly believe there's sacrifice that needs to be made, and this is one of them. Like the day.
And her, I mean, and her sacrifice has obviously paid off. You know, like it's helped you out a ton. So
shout out to my mom, man. She's a goat. She's a goat.
Shout out to Mama
Carrie.
Yeah, shout out to Mama Carrie.
Yeah.
Let me go into. I got another couple of questions for you.
Of course.
So, England to now FAU. Let's do that transition. How did that come about?
Well, when I was in the academy in England, we were playing like against good teams, like Premier League teams, like second division teams, and every kind of level in England. Like we played like against like League 1, League 2, division, Premier League, Championship. Okay. So it was like an academy where we play against this team to be sold to this professional team when we get older. That's kind of like how it works. You know what I mean? So like at the end of that, I had like Leeds under United, in under 23 that were kind of on me. They wanted to sign me, and I also had like a team in France. But at that time, the process of America, going to America, they kind of came to our academy to talk to us about it, and they were like, we can give you like a good scholarship for you to go study and play. And me, like I told you, I always wanted America. As soon they said that, I went out of the room. I said, my mom, man, fuck England. We going to America. We going to America. And then as soon as it started, I started to do all the process and make everything happening. Like I was like, yo, I'm gonna make sure that I'm going there. And and then I got the scholarship. I had like got a couple offers from like other school like Dayton or in Ohio. Okay.
I mean, it's a good thing you ain't go to Ohio, bro. I don't think you would enjoy Ohio.
I wouldn't have the. I was excited at first, to be honest with you. And then when I heard what's really going on there, I was like, nah, I'm happy.
Which is nothing, by the way. Nothing goes on in Dayton, Ohio.
But cold, ice, freezing, and a little bit of racism. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Just a touch.
Tiny bit.
A little drop in a bucket.
So I also had like San Diego State. I also had Portland Pilots, and I had FAU. Where we met, my brother. You know what I mean? And then FAU coaches were just really like wanted me. Like they were like, yo, we need you here, bro. Like we need you. Like we need you to play.
We need you bad.
We need you bad. And then they were like, yo, maybe I need like 2 days. And they were like, nah, it's either you take it now or
it's
we
now
give
or
it
never.
We give it to somebody else.
Now or never.
Yeah, and that was the best choice of my life. I said yes. My ex at the time also told me to choose it because she knew she did the mapping location and she saw that it was next to Miami. I did not even know that FAU was next to Miami. To be honest with you, I was not the type of guy to pay attention to the type of thing. I was just like, I'm just trying to play soccer. You know what I mean? And then she was like, yeah, no, it's next to Miami. So, and the time difference, so we can be able to FaceTime each other. And now she's my ex. No, we never talk anymore. But thank you to her for helping me.
Shout out for her great advice.
No. Shout out to your advice. Now I'm balling.
Shout out to her great advice.
Hey, shout me again. I'm kidding. Don't do that. Please. I moved on. Please. Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, so now we're at FAU. And what year did you get to FAU? What was your first year there?
2020.
2020?
Yeah. 2020. I was a class of 2020. Actually, crazy thing about it, I'm the only one in my class that's still at FAU. Or everybody that came with me.
They dipped.
They dipped or got dipped. You know what I mean? But they're still my boys. We still keep in contact and shit.
Yeah, that's
good.
So
that's my family there. But yeah.
Okay, so a little bit of a touchy subject. So we get to FAU,
right?
And so, what happens then?
I don't know. I don't know either, guys. What happened is like it's a blessing in disguise, I would say. You know what I mean? Because my whole life, like, people know that I'm like an athletic person. I like to work out. I like to push myself, and you know, I even feel like the fact that I work out a lot helps me with my business, with my partnerships, with the people I'm around. You know what I mean? But like, I always thought that I was like, I know that I'm someone healthy. You know what I mean? Until I came to FAU, where you know, there was the COVID situation, and I got diagnosed with COVID, and I got put in quarantine for quite sometime, like 3 weeks. And when I was in quarantine, I was like, hold on, hold on now. My heart is making some weird rhythm. My heart was like, I was just chilling in the room by myself, ordering Uber Eats, depressed and stuff because I couldn't play because I was in quarantine. I started the season, everything was good, and then boom, I got put in quarantine. And after that, when you want to go back to play, you still have to do the same cardiac and stuff, and you know what I mean, to make sure
like
that
all the tests and everything.
all the tests to make sure that you're good. And when they did that, apparently, in their eyes, I was not good enough to come back and compete because they found that I had like a heart condition.
Okay.
Yeah, called cardiomyopathy, whatever, something.
Okay.
Enlarged heart. Basically, my heart is bigger than the normal, and when it happens, most of the time it happens to black descent, to a lot of like black athletes. You know what I mean?
Didn't know that.
Yeah, it happens a lot to black athletes. That's what they said. And yeah, nobody in my family ever had like nothing with heart or something, so I was the first one. Thank you, God. You know what I mean? First one, and hopefully last one. You know what I mean?
Hopefully last one.
So, and then after that, like, the doctor just told me, FAU, you're not going to be able to compete. So I was medically disqualified. And yeah, it was just a tough situation that year from 2020, end of 2020, no, beginning of 2021, the whole year of 2021 until 2022. I was just going through like mad depression, where I was depressed. I didn't even know depression was a thing. I thought that was white people stuff. And it happened to me. I was like, oh, that shit real. I was like, oh, that shit. I understand. I understand why you guys take pills. I get it now. You know.
You know what? I that's on me. I get it.
You see what I'm saying? No, like, I was like, okay, now I get it. I know you can be sad about things. You can be like depressed, and I understood. And it was tough. Like, I was waking up every morning going to practice, but I couldn't.
You couldn't do
practice
anything.
like the guys were practicing. Or when you see everybody going warm up and you just stand like this.
But I mean, honestly, that's a real much deeper issue, because, you know, that's not a lot of things that, you know, those type of emotions and, like, you know, being sad, especially like as a black male, is just like, you're not supposed to do that. Like, it's not an emotion that's very talked about.
It's true.
So I mean, you know, just that being a new experience for you, and like being able to like understand what that is and kind of have a full grasp around it is kudos to you, because, you know, a lot of people haven't really got that far emotionally yet, especially in the black community.
Nah, for sure. Like, I have a African mom. Like, whenever I'm sad, my mom call me and be like, "Why are you sad?"
Right.
I'm not telling her like I'm sad because this. She's like, "I'm still alive." I'm like, "Okay, so what about it?" I'm still sad because like things happen. You know what I mean? And then my mom always kind of like formatted me in a way and be like, you shouldn't be sad. You should always enjoy. And I get that. You know what I mean? Because now everything that happens in my life, I'm always like, okay, what's the good thing about this? You know what I'm saying? Like,
but what good can we get out of this? What good can we get out of this? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I cannot play soccer, aka football, but what can we do to take advantage of this situation and make something out of it? Right.
And you know, it took me a lot of months of sadness. I had great people around me, friends that were just always next to me and making me laugh. And
shout out the iguana there.
Yeah, shout out to the iguana. That's a dragon, nigga.
Yeah,
that's not an iguana.
Let me scare him away real quick.
Yeah, man. It's a big ass dragon, boy.
Shit was big as fuck, y'all boys. I'm not gonna lie.
That's what she said.
Hey, yo.
My fault. It was not the moment.
We gonna try and keep this PG.
Right, 13. No, let's keep it PG.
But we're gonna try it.
No,
we're gonna try
let's keep it PG. Sorry, guys.
Who's
watching this? 15 or 18, I believe.
It's on the internet. So,
right.
You know,
so we never know who can watch it.
Yeah, it's on the internet.
I was not talking about penis. I promise you. God. let's go again.
But okay, so you know, coming out of that, what kind of got you into once you realized that, like, you know, like soccer was no longer a viable option, what kind of got you into the comedy aspect? Like, where did you make that connection to, like, hey, I can really put all of my energy and focus into this?
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. The crazy thing about that, people don't know about me because people just see me like kind of popping off right now at the moment with the followers that I have. But I do videos like on social media, like on YouTube since like 13.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like I just post videos on YouTube, like comedy skit. I can film myself. I had my phone. I put like boxes up, and then make like little skits. I would play different roles because none of my friends wanted to be in my stuff. They were like, man, that shit lame as hell, but I ain't doing that. You know, and now they're like, hey, man, can I be in your video? Nah, nigga, you can't. But, you know, like, I was doing that. I always had, like, the entertainer in me. You know, always. Right. Even at school, I was always, like, there was, like, a dance battle. I was trying to go and be the one dancing and stuff. You know what I mean? I was always being the clown in the class. I was trying to make the girls laugh because I was short. So I needed to have something else in my arsenal.
Yeah, you gotta put somebody in back pocket.
Yeah, man. Like, if I'm short and not funny, bro, life would have been tough at school. So I had to be funny and I had to be the class clown. So when that happened, I just felt like God was just telling me that this is it. Like, this is your time to fully do what you always wanted to do. Because I was doing videos and I stopped because I was playing and with the training and traveling and always country, it was hard for me to have time to make content. But I always, even when I was in England, in my academy, I was still making videos while I was still playing because something in my bones was always telling me, like, videos.
You just always liked it. Yeah.
I love entertaining. And when that doctor told me that one of my biggest dreams was to just entertain people in any way. It doesn't matter. Like, if I can entertain you by dancing, I will do it. By singing, I'm going to do it. By making jokes, I will do it. But at that time, I was like, entertainment with soccer would be like making people happy, dribbling. That's entertaining to watch. I always wanted to be like an entertaining person to watch. People don't get bored when they watch me. So when that doctor told me I was not able to do that, I was crushed. I was down, bro. I was crying every night. I was like, what I'm gonna do? But then I was just watching more and more, and I was like, wait a minute. These stand-up comedians, they fill out arenas. They basically athletes without running.
Right.
But thousands of people come to watch one single man.
Right.
I'm like, you know what, doctor? Watch me fill out the arena. I'm gonna do that. And when it happens, I'm gonna send you a picture and be like, I was not on that field now. But look where I'm at. You know what I mean? So that was like, my transition was like, I'm gonna find a way to entertain the world, and you know, this is why, like, I got it tatted here on my forearms. You guys can't see it because I'm black as hell, but like it says ETW, entertain the world. It's actually like one of like the name of like my production company that I have like with my buddies that my friends that helping me with it. Okay. You know what I mean? So like I've been trying to build the brand, the name every time. You know, at the moment, that's something I would like to do in the future, like build that up, sign other comedians, sign other artists, sports, you know, just something that goes around entertainment, that makes people entertain. Yeah, ETW gonna do it. That's what we're gonna do. That's how, like, I was like, I cannot perform in front of 1,000 people by playing sports. I'm gonna use the other given talent that God gave me and make it happen.
Yeah, make something out of that. Okay, so let's talk about how, you know, because as you stated earlier, you know, a lot of people see just the success you have now, and they don't really, you know about like the back end, like hard work that went into it. Yeah. So just you know, how many videos, how much work did you put in before stuff really started to pick up?
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. A lot of work. Like, I do videos since I'm 13 years old, and my first video that went viral was when I was 22. Do you understand how long it takes? Like, it's 9 years, bro. And just like, I was just not consistent. But the day that I started to understand what I needed to do, and I was like, I'm gonna lock in and make it happen, I was like, yeah, I'm making it happen. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, instead of I wanted to do like YouTube, this, that. I was like, nah. Start on one single thing.
Got you. Okay.
Focus on that thing. And when it works, progress.
Then scale it and expand
you know what I mean?
to other things.
I knew the TikTok. I was always on TikTok, and then I was seeing that app, TikTok this, TikTok that, TikTok this, and I was like, yo.
And that's when TikTok was getting popular for like the first time.
TikTok was getting mad popular at that time, but people were scared to do TikToks and stuff. You know what I mean? Like people were like, yo, people were like, yo, TikTok is kind of cringe, TikTok is kind of that, but not everybody wants to be a TikToker. Right. You know what I mean? Yeah. And me, I've never been scared of the cringe. I've never been scared of people looking at me like, I'm not the guy that's going to be at the mysterious guy at the party. I'm not going to be like...
Sitting in the corner?
No. I'm going to be in the middle, making the hus laugh. I don't care if they see me as the boy best friend at the end. I don't care. Because most of the time, y'all don't know, but the boy best friend be clapping cheeks too now. I don't know if y'all know that.
Secret intel.
No, secret intel. Y'all don't know that.
From behind the lines.
The boy best friend be doing the work when you don't know. But like... That's not my case. I'm just saying. Because I've been through that situation. Anyway, but I'm telling you, because I was like, I'm going to do it. Like, I just decided to focus on one single thing instead of doing, like, too much. I was like, I'm not going to go and trying to do, like, long format on YouTube because, bro, the attention span right now is just like... Yeah. So, like, if you're not someone, nobody want to watch you.
Right. And I've actually told a lot of people that is that, like, look, listen, like, Instagram, dude, you have, like, 5 to 7 seconds to get someone's genuine attention. Yeah, it's bro. Gone. And after that, it is gone.
Yeah, after that, they don't want to listen to you. They don't want to. You know what I mean? So every time when I do like a skit, I make sure the beginning of my video has to be like genuinely entertaining the first 5-7 seconds. If in the first 5-7 seconds, there's something that goes like, oh, funny. I know that video ain't gonna work. I know the video. When I post a video, I know the
puta. Iguana.
See, that's what happens when you put black people outside. Hold on. Look at this. There's an iguana, guys. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Ooh, I'm shitting my pants. Okay, wait a minute.
Look at this. Buddy's joining the podcast vibes. That's crazy.
I kick that little bitch ass,
man. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with him. That was a good ass throw.
Come on now.
Hey.
They call me Patrick. Black kick my homes, bro.
That was a good ass throw.
Yeah, that's right. Black kick my homes, bro. He's over there.
I went in the corner by the.
Smack that.
Yeah, dude, hey, that was a dime. That was a dime, dog.
Comedian, quarterback, you know what I mean?
Brother, you were playing the wrong football.
Man, you got to do what you got to do.
You were playing the wrong football, brother. But, all right, after the iguana timeout.
Yeah.
But, yeah, man, I try and tell a lot of people that, like, we've gotten to a world that has such short attention spans. Like, you really have to capture somebody's attention in the first 5 seconds or else, like, it's gone. Like, that's someone you're going to miss out on for sure.
Yeah.
But okay, so when did things start to ramp up? Because if I remember correctly, and I might be wrong, I want to say that you got a lot of TikTok following first and then Instagram?
Yeah, I got a lot of TikTok following first. I reached because when it happened, I knew it was going to happen. I'm not trying to sound cocky or vain. I really don't mean that. But like when you believe in what you do and the work that you put in, you got to be prepared for this type of situation. So like when the first video went viral, I already had like 6 videos in the vault. I was like, okay, I just gotta keep going.
Right, you just gotta use that
style that making me popping right now, and just keep on using it, and then we ramp up like 100K in 3 weeks. I was like, hold on. Really? Yeah, I was like, whoa, 100K in 3 weeks. I was like, let's keep going. And then at one point I kind of stagned a little bit. I was like, we don't know where to go. It was like 700K, 800K. I was like, I need that million. And then I brought African Dad. Boom. The million happened quick.
I remember that. I was there for that one. Yeah. We were in the locker room when that happened. Yeah,
and I reached the million, and everybody was in the locker room. I was like, I need that million follower. You know what I mean? And everybody, like the whole team, celebrated with me when I got the million follower. It was pretty cool. And now, all glory to God, we're at 2.6. My goal is by the end of the year to have 3 million followers on TikTok and 500K on Instagram. That's my goal.
What are you at on Instagram right now?
I think on Instagram I'm at like 365,000, something like that.
All right, y'all get him to 500K on Instagram. Get him to 500K. He needs it.
Please.
He needs it, dog. He
so I
needs
can get
it.
the white bitches. I'm kidding. It's a joke. It's a joke. I love everybody. If you got a fat ass, you know where I'm at.
So then going from more social media stuff, how did you step into like the actual stand-up comedy world?
You really want to know?
Yeah.
Bro, I have a buddy of mine. His name is Edgardo Obregon, but they call him Gato.
Yeah.
So, you know, he's the type of friend that you need around you, because like when you are crazy, some of your friends sometimes like the way that I am, like I feel like sometimes I have like, I don't really call these people my friend, but some of the people that I know, like I like to be funny, energetic, and some niggas gonna hate when you like that. You know what I'm saying? Like they're gonna be like, why you always so hyped up? But that one friend will always like recording me when I would act like a crazy guy. It was like recording me.
He always had it out.
Yeah, always had the phone out. It was like, yo, Manny, come on, do something. He was filming. It's like, come on, Manny, do it. I was like, okay. Woo. And then every time we would go out to the club and the girls would be like, oh, you got those friends. I see you on this story all the time. I was like, yeah, what's good on? You good? and I would never get the girls though, because he would get them. You know what I mean? He's a good looking guy. I'm the funny guy.
Just so you guys know the context of why this is funny, Gato's behind the camera.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
Is behind the camera right now. But no, Gato always recorded me, and then one time, you know, I was like doing like telling jokes just like that in the dorm, and Gato would tell everybody like, yo, turn off the lights, Manny gonna give us like a comedy show. I promise you. In the dorms, I had 0 followers, I had nothing. Gato would just record me acting like me. You know what I mean? And he was always embracing like my energy, my work, my talent, and you know the thing that I loved. You know, and then one day he took me with his dad, because we were both going through some things at the moment. He was injured, he couldn't play. I was injured, I couldn't play.
Was that when we were at Lynn? Was that one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That was the time like he got injured, and I was injured because of my heart. That was the time I couldn't play. It was like the end of 2021, and we were going into 2022. And then you know what? Gato told me like this weekend, it was like, yo, my parents like invited us to go like to Universal. You want to come with us? I was like, hell yeah, man. Like, what? Free trip? Come on, man. Sign me up. I was like, I was having the best time of my life. His dad was an amazing person. Mom, amazing person. He was showing the video to his dad. And his dad was like, Manny, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not trying to say that to make you feel good. But you have something. You have talent. You can do this. Go and do it. At that time, I had 0 followers. And that was the time I was searching for myself, bro. I did not know who I was. I was like, I was injured. I was not doing videos. I was just like, man, life is tough right now. And Gato, one time we were at the beach. Gato would tell me like, again, there was girls, and Gato was like, yo, come on, do us some stand-up comedy right now. Make some jokes. I was like, okay, fuck it. You know what I mean? I stand up and I started to do it. And they were like, you know what? We're gonna register you for your first stand-up open mic. I was like, okay, you see, this is where we draw the line in the sand. We draw the line in the sand. Bro, and then in 4 days, and me, I'm never scared of a challenge, bro. I'm like, something in my bones was telling me, do it. You know, I was like, something was telling me like, you gotta do it. Go do it. And I went and we went to the West Palm. I was not even on the line. I was not even on the lineup.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was not even supposed to be on the lineup. He went inside, told the people, it was like, yo, this kid got it.
Okay.
This kid he's funny. This kid is the next big thing. And at the time, I had 0 followers. But this is one of the brothers that believe in me from the get-go. You know, and this is why now we working together, and then we building stuff together. We making shit happen. You know what I'm saying? And then I went, and when I got, bro, and for 1.5 years, I lost the feeling of my heart beating before. You know the game day when you're like,
yeah, you're like, a little anxious, you know?
And before getting on stage, I was like, yo, that's the same feeling. I got it back. I was so happy, bro. I felt like I nearly cried, bro. And then I got on stage, and when I put that foot on that stage, bro, I was like, yeah, this is where I belong. And from there, I just kept on going. And stuff started just go together. And then I met my performance coach that's now helping me with my rehearsal, with my stand-up comedy, with my acting, you know, because I take this really seriously. Every night I have like 2 hours of rehearsal, of writing new jokes. I don't like when people come see me and they see the same jokes. If you come to my comedy shows, there's always going to be something new.
Gotcha.
I'm not, no offense to no comedians not doing, like, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, but me, I like to renew myself every single day, every single time, to show people we have imagination. Our brain is just amazing. Why? Like, nobody want to go to the movies and watch the same movie.
You're right.
You know what I mean?
Same plot.
Same plot. You know, I want people, every time when I do stand-up comedy, I tell a story. I play little characters. I switch my voice. I switch my pace. You know, and I want people to feel like, oh, this is something new. I'm excited. What is he going to talk about? So, yeah, that's how I swear I made the transition to stand-up comedy, because one of my buddies, my best friend now, my brother, registered me, and now I'm headlining like comedy shows, like comedy clubs and stuff in less than 3 years, because, you know, I put in the work for it, because I really genuinely love stand-up comedy. I love making people laugh. I love seeing a smile on people's face because of my little black ass. I'm like, yo, that should make me happy. That should get me hard, low-key, man. Pause.
Hey, yo.
Heavy pause. No, sorry, I don't. Who's watching this again?
Hey, man.
Whoever is on the internet.
Yeah, it's the internet, man. It goes wherever it wants. You know, we don't control it.
Sorry, guys, but this shit, this thing just makes me happy.
You get amped up for it. Yeah, man.
I love that, bro. Yeah.
And then do you do you know, there's different, like you stated, there's different forms of stand-up comedy and all that.
Yeah.
Do you do any crowd work at all? Are you a crowd work type of person?
I do crowd work, but I'm more like a storyteller.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But I would do crowd work.
Yeah.
Like in between my jokes, I'm like, okay, there's like a little break. We can crowd work there.
Okay.
We can to introduce the next joke. For example, if I finish the set about a joke, I'm gonna drink like a little bit of water. I'm like, yep. What you think about that? And we're gonna talk a little bit.
And give
my
performance coach, give me a 2 cents.
Yeah, like, my performance coach sometimes is like, hey, hey, bro, I'm the one on stage. I'm doing it if I want to. Okay, Sean, you hear me? Do you hear me, Sean? I love you, big bro, but I'm gonna do whatever I want to do. Okay, got it. Love you though, but yeah. He wants me to stay to the thing, because sometimes it's like some people can get mad if the crowd work doesn't go well, and if fucks up the momentum. You know what I mean? But like, ain't no momentum fucked up with Call Me Manny on stage. Knock on wood.
This my own shit.
Yeah.
All right. So where do you forward speaking now that we've caught up to present moment where we're at? Where do you see not only yourself going, but the brand that you've kind of started? Like, what's like the 3-5 year plan? What's next? What's on the horizon?
The what's next for me is to first and foremost produce my first comedy tour. Okay. Produced by ETW Production.
And
you know what I mean?
And do you want that to be like, I know you're saying about like getting other comedians like onto your brand. Is that something that you want it to be a tour where it's like your tour that you're a headline and you have other people, or is it gonna be a tour of a collection of people, or just you?
No, it's gonna be me headlining, and we're gonna have like some comedians on the thing. But signing the people, I would say that would probably, happen probably like in 3 years span time, because I feel like I got to build my momentum, my image first. You know what I mean? You don't want to sign someone and without showing them that what you did for yourself first. You know what I'm saying? So like, we need to build like something first. You know what I mean? To show the people. I'm not gonna lie to you. My perfect example would be Drewski.
Okay. Yeah.
Drewski started as a skate guy. He brought his own word to his own way to do stand-up comedy, and now he's just doing his thing, produce a TV show. He's going on tour, having a festival of comedians and stuff like that. Like, I would like to have like the ETW comedy festival one time, where it's not gonna be just comedy. It's gonna be like musician, artists, you know what I mean? Like, we even gonna have like a sports thing, because I love sports. We can represent like athletes in the future, but that's some stuff like in the future, you know what I mean? But that's why that's why like I have like smart people with me. So I'm gonna be focused on making the bread and being the face, and the smart people gonna do the the boring shit.
The,
you know what I mean?
Smart people like Gato behind the camera.
Like looking for the talent and be like, yo, Manny, we got this guy. Do you like him? I'm like, yep. Let's sign this little nigga.
Got you. And you have a show coming up pretty soon, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's the date on that one?
October 23rd at the Dania Improv. Doors open at 7 p.m. Show starts at 8 p.m. Okay. It's going to be my last show at the Dania Improv. Maybe for a long time. You know what I mean? So like, it's like really close to home. It's like 25 minutes. Because after
growing out of it.
Yeah. I've been doing. I did like 2 shows. That's gonna be my second show, 3 show. I did a Miami Improv. I did the Dania Improv already, but this one I wanted to be sold out, and it's gonna be sold out. So everybody that can grab their ticket, come see this show. It's gonna be a great
and when we post this, we'll put a link to where you can get tickets and like information about it. So yeah, make sure you guys come out for that. So what's the next venue you're trying to look at after that, if that's going to be the last one at Dania Beach? Do you have a specific venue in mind?
Yeah, we already have like some dates outside, because I'm telling you, I got some people that don't sleep. They don't sleep. They actually don't sleep, and they butters my phone quite sometimes. Sometimes I'm like, bro, go get some bitches, man. Like, stop texting me and calling me all the time, bro. Like,
Gato's got both his hands up on the camera right now.
But that's what you need. Like, you need people like that truly wants like this, like, you know, like I'm saying, like I'm a dreamer. You know, I'm a dreamer, and to see that somebody else truly see the vision of my dream, and that becomes their dream as well. That's the best feeling ever. I have like 3 people around me. I have like Gato, I have Sean, I have another friend called Sebas. It's like one of my videographers, but he's traveling a lot, you know what I mean? But I have another one, his name is Lolo Sebas. And I have these people that's always with me. If you see me at a comedy show, you will see them. If you see me at something big, an event, you will see these people. And that's the people that makes my life and my job easier. And I just focus on being the entertainer that God made me, you know what I mean? So the next venue would probably be outside of like Florida for sure, but we want to show people that we selling out places here before going out there and doing more. And now we're gonna start producing like our own short film. I'm about to graduate, so I'm gonna work on this talk show that I'm gonna have. It's gonna be like a weekly talk show. It's complicated right now because writing for the show, creating skits, having school and all of that. Like I told you guys, my mom is African. That's cool stuff. I cannot run away from it. It's the top of the list. And it's the last semester, so I just got it. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be fine, and I can do it. You know what I mean? Just for mama, she worked too hard for me. Like, to just be like, I know. Hey, come on, bro. It's 5 more months. You know what I mean? I got it. It's gonna be, and after that, y'all gonna see me everywhere. You will be tired of seeing me. I'm not lying. Y'all gonna think I sold my soul. That's how much I'm gonna be successful. Like, after I graduate, bro. You know, when you start to be successful, people be like, oh yeah, he sold his soul. People, it's so sad, the generation that we live in. People don't believe in hard work and manifestation and dedication. You know, as soon as people start to see you make it, they'll be like, yeah, he sold his soul. Well, I hope y'all guys gonna say that after me, because I did not. God is my savior. God is my power. I'm gonna make it happen. Yes, sir.
All right. So to wrap it up, I'll put a picture on the screen for it. But I had you post on your story a little Q&A so we can get some questions from your followers.
Yep.
And we're gonna go through some of them, and you know, we're gonna do a hot round. Okay. And I'm just gonna shoot you some, and you just give me all off the top answers.
Bet. Let's go.
All right. So Veronica.Hardwood said, single ? Chocolate or vanilla ?
I am single, freshly single.
Freshly single.
Yeah, freshly single. Like, you gotta say, I was in a relationship like 5-6 weeks ago. You know, no shade to the woman, but we just separated. You know, ways.
Different path.
Some people were more involved than others.
Okay. I'm gonna leave it at that. And
single and vanilla or chocolate, I think she's not talking about ice cream right there. She's talking about women. I like everything. I'm not picky. I'm short. I can't be picky.
You go into Cold Stone and get everything?
Hey, boy, mix it. Actually, can you put the dark chocolate with the white vanilla and the cookie and cream? Yes, I love it, bro. I don't care. I love it.
All right, let's go for another one. Bill Tone 1 said, who is your favorite comedian?
My favorite comedian, I have a lot of favorite comedian, but when you look at me, you of course know my favorite comedian. People say that we look alike all the time. Michael B. Jordan.
Okay.
No, I'm joking. I'm kidding. No, Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart is my favorite comedian. Dave Chappelle, Richard Pryor, Shane Gillis.
Richard Pryor. Bro, that was out the bag right there.
People don't know Richard Pryor, bro. But Richard Pryor, he's one of the GOATs. Like, he's the way that he tells stories and just puts you in. You're like, wow. And Eddie Murphy, never forget the GOAT.
Classic one.
Yep.
Classic one. JP Cruz 348 said, "How tall are you?" with the skull emoji.
I mean, at the end of the day, does it really matter to know how tall I am? Like, when you lay down on the bed with a lady, that's the only thing. I'm 5'7".
Bro, 5'7", that's bro. You could, as long as you over 5'5".
That's good, man. But I'm 5'7". Standing on my money, still 5'7".
Hey, the average male's like 5'6", 5'7".
So I'm below. I'm above average.
Yeah, you
I'm
there,
good,
man.
bro.
You
hey,
there.
I can fight though. I can fight though. I might be fight. Look at the guns now. I don't know if y'all see it, but do you? You see it? Try me. Get on stage. Let's see if you. Hey, I might be 5'7", but get on stage. We fighting, boy. I got you, boy.
All right. I'm gonna mess this name up so bad.
Go ahead.
Nathasia 233 said, "How old are you?"
I'm 24, guys.
24.
Yeah. People started calling me Unc. I don't like it. I don't really like it.
You starting to get old,
Yeah,
man.
I'm in January, I'm 25. Oof.
You know the knees start to creak when you wake up.
Yeah,
you know?
bro. When I run, sometimes I like. I'm like, 2 days ago, 2 years ago, I was going crazy.
Yeah.
I was like, now I'm even scared to talk to girls when I go to the club. Now I'm even scared like the girl gonna ask me how old are you, and I'm like, you know, like I'm mature. Cause like all these girls now they're like 21, 22, and you know what I mean. I'm scared sometimes.
All right.
With their fake IDs, you never know.
Yeah. Hey.
I don't want to go to jail.
We don't condone that.
Yeah, we don't condone that. Please.
Joshua Furrow 11 says, "When's Uncle Dego's new show coming?"
I believe that people are talking about the good show, like I said. Like I posted a trailer, but then I realized that that's a lot of work. And with school, guys, you guys, I wish I could do it right now, but my African mom is on my ass. Heavy pause. She would beat me up if I don't get straight A's for my last semester. Just bear with me. The good show is coming sooner than you think.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. David _ on top says, "So, how much food do you eat to maintain that body?"
I think you guys talking about the muscles, the abs, and everything that I'll be showcasing on my stories on IG. Yeah, like I said, I'm what you call like a machine. There's like 3 people in this world that we in the same category. You know what I mean? There's
who
like
are those 3 people?
Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Okay.
Michael B. Jordan, and me.
Oh, okay.
So that's us. So I eat a lot of protein, and I'm also like I'm African, guys. Let's be honest, it's a cheat code. I'm so sorry to tell you that, but I'm also African. I eat like I've been eating straight grass since I'm like 2 years old. So like
with the lions that
bro,
were 10
the
kilos
lions,
away.
bro, I be eating zebras, bro. That's how I'm strong like that. No, honestly, I just eat like a lot of protein. I make sure that I just train a lot. Like I just train a lot, to be honest with you. I love to train, and training helps me to just stay focused. So like that's why like my body looks like that as well. Like you can eat, but if you don't train, it's not gonna work.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
All right. I got 2 more.
Yeah.
Skay _ Flink says, "If you do a record label, would you sign me?"
Yeah, of course, we sign you. Like ETW is about people that are entertaining, and music is an entertainment industry. So like, if people fuck with you, boy, we signing you, man. Like if you trash, we ain't signing you, gang. We ain't signing you, man. Like, but if you're good, yeah, we got you. We signing you right there. But we're gonna do like a 50-50, okay? For the money wise, we take 50%. You keep the rest.
We're gonna put you in a 360
Yeah,
deal.
yeah.
You know, Death Row
Actually,
Records.
beyond the camera, they said 80-20. We take the 80%, you take the 20.
The management just said it's 80-20.
80-20. Yeah, and the management is what you call a shark.
Yeah, you're gonna be in a deal with Death Row Records.
Yes,
fucking
exactly.
with us.
Yeah, don't sign with us, actually.
All
Please.
right, last one. We'll do a little bit of a serious note.
Right.
I'm _ Christian W says, "Hey, could you help me out? Giving me a piece of advice for being a man. It's a hard life."
Okay. This is me talking to what's his name again?
Christian W.
Christian. Listen to me, Christian. What camera I'm looking for? This one? Never
Anyone
mind.
you want. It's
Hey,
just,
Christian. Being a man, it's not easy. But if it was easy, everybody would do it.
Mm-hmm.
Being a man, it's tough. Do you know what I mean? But every day, you have to be the man. Even if you don't feel like it, Christian, You have to be the man.
Never-ending cycle.
Never-ending cycle. Even in a relationship, when you think you're good, it's a society where men are not allowed to show their emotions, and that's not the way it is. Being a man, you got to be vulnerable. You got to be accountable. You got to be strong. That's everything that's in a man. A man is not someone that just, no, that's not a man. That's not a man. A man is someone that can be vulnerable, that can understand other people's emotion. Do you know what I mean? Just take your time. I don't know how old you are, Christian, but the way you the question that you asking me, I feel like you're like 13 or 12. Take your time. Learn. It's gonna be a learning experience. You're gonna go through stuff that even gonna make you feel like I don't want to be here anymore. But that's how you become a man, by going through these situations. Another thing, life can be hard. Life can put you down, but never lay down. Don't get knocked down. Don't get knocked out. Get knocked down, but stand back up.
You're back up.
That's how you are becoming a man. That's my opinion. That's how I see things. That's the only advice I can give you. Being a man is just not give up. It's just to not give up. It's always keep going, showing that you can do what you're supposed to do. That's what's being a man. And every day I wake up every morning, there's things that I don't want to do, but
you gotta do it.
I gotta do it.
Gotta do it.
Because I never met my dad. I never knew my dad. That's also something that pushed me and that kind of like forced me to become a man at the early age. You know what I'm saying? Like life makes you a man. Do you know what I mean? So like just embrace life, embrace all the tough situation that you're gonna be put in, because at the end of those situations, you're gonna become stronger, you're gonna become better, you're gonna become wiser, and you're gonna become a better man. That's all.
All right.
I hope that helped.
I have nothing else to end that with. Make sure you follow him. Instagram, TikTok. Show coming up the
October 23rd. We better see your ass, bro.
I'll be there.
Bro, if I don't see your ass, I'm gonna be pissed.
Do I get VIP seats?
Yeah, man, you get VIP seats. We got you.
Yeah,
we got you.
I'll be there. Yeah.
We got the management. You see the management?
Yeah,
Management's face was like,
I gotta talk to management.
But no, guys. My name is Call Me Manny, and I am on a mission to entertain the world. It was a pleasure to be on this. Keep tuning into my boys' podcast. My content, you know what I mean? Coming with the heat. I appreciate you for having me, my brother.
Appreciate you.
Hey, Black Excellence, we out of here, bro.
We'll see you next time.
God damn, he's hot. Boy, he's hot as hell, man. Shit. Oh my gosh, that was dope.